Hi there, this is Ella from Gemini Tarot channel. I'm here to do a July 2023 reading for you, my lovely Leos. And pretty soon it's going to be your birthday, so this is for you, my dears. Let's start. I'm going to use this time only this oracle deck of cards, which is Moonology. Honest to God, I really liked it, with all the readings that I've done for my friends and family here. And then I started doing it from Aries on up to you. And I think it's really good. So give me 1 second. I light my candle. Now I have to clear the air for you because we need to find out what's going on for you, not for anybody else. So take your headphones off and 3 bell rings. Second one. And we'll have one more. And by the way, sorry about my towel in my head. On my head. I came from garden, I took a shower, and my hair takes a whole night or a whole day to dry, so I didn't have time for that. Not at this moment. So, Leos, July 2023. Show us the truth for Leos, what they are asking for. What do they need to know? Wow, I like it. This is going to be a Celtic cross, so it's going to take a while until we finish with this. Whoopla. 2 of them. That's why it's going to be a long reading, okay? I'll do this and this. At the end, we're going to have some angel advice for you. And then we are going to get your lucky numbers and colors for this month. I'm going to move it a bit like this. Leos, please show us. Not all of them because I can't take them all. Or maybe I can because they were meant for you. Let's see. 1 in here, 1 in here, 1 in here, and 1 in here. Okay, we have an extra 1 in there, but no big deal. I'm gonna read it for you because it was meant for you. So let's start, my dear Leos. The present, what the present says to you. Hold your vision. This is the fixed moon. So let me find the card first, the meaning of the card, and then I'll read you from it. I'm not sure if it's in the front here because I never had this card yet, or it's way in the back. Way in the back. So, with this card, there are 2 main possibilities. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you are in. The second, very different interpretation is that something is stuck. Think of your situation. That could well be referring to the situation you are asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheel so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there is a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With 2 interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some reflection. How you can attune to this moon, which is the fixed moon, so don't forget about that. Yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. So say yes few more times. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, it's possible. Yes, I can start something new. Yes, I can have a new relationship. Yes, I'm lucky. Because many of you, I believe, you think you are not lucky. We are all lucky on this earth. We just have to break the deadlock. Okay. The teaching of this card. In astrology, there are three quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, you guys, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card, this may well last longer. Remember, we each have all the star signs in our chart. If you ever did your astrological chart, you will see that you have lots of signs, okay? So there is no judgment when we say that while it's admirable how much staying power the fixed signs have, they can also be obstinate. Sorry about that. Different meanings for this card. Staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down, you or a different person. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. I love this card. So please remember, it started with hold your vision. That's how I'm going to name the reading. Now, the challenge in this situation, it's meditate and contemplate the new moon in Pisces. The new moon in Pisces says like this for you. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there is a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. So, butterflies in your stomach, maybe? There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you are expecting. So stop expecting confusion. However, if you are onto a good thing, then wish card, sorry guys. So, however, if you are onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you, because it's the new moon in Pisces. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card suggests a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. A new moon just passed. We'll have a full moon soon, and another new moon follows with like 2 weeks after the full moon. So in about 17, 18 days, somewhere around there, okay? So remember that. How you can attune to the moon. Use your feelings to guide your way, because logic will not work right now. So listen to your heart, my dears. The teachings of this card. Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries or depths of emotions, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depth. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions free rein. Whatever you are feeling as you pull this card is more likely than the truth, unless you've been kidding yourself somehow, and only you know if that's the case or not. Additional meanings for this card: face your fears, and it's exactly in the challenge position. So it might be a little challenging for you. They may be holding you back. The situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine and chant Om Namo Narayani. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. So think of this, what I said, okay? Rewind if you have to. The next card is the past. What happened in the past? Be bold and make the first move. And this is the cardinal move. Let me just find the meaning for you. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They are determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you are going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you are asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you are worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive, to maybe take some action. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you are serious about sorting things out, you may need to take a lead in some way to step up as a leader. How you can attune to this moon? I am taking charge of my destiny. It's time, my lovely Leos. You've been in the wind for a while. The teaching with this card. In astrology, there are 3 quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Remember, we each have all 12 signs in our chart for different parts of our lives. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. I will be able to help you with that in the near future. These are the signs that like to get things started and which are the natural leaders. No matter when you draw this card, it's a sign that something new is starting and you quite possibly need to take the lead on it. Different meanings for this card. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your power. The time for action is now. Ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. It's spelled Ganesha. So Ganesha. Now let's see the recent past for you. What do you need to release? Let me just find it first. I think it's here. Yeah, I had it before for a reading. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when the moon cycle you pull this card in, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you are asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. How you can attune to this card? It's safe to let go and move on. Before we go forward, I need to tell you, if any of you know that you have a Cancer placement in your chart, maybe you should listen to the Cancer reading also. The teaching of this card. At the time of the waning cycle, take a moment to look up in the skies every night. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves from full to new again. It's the time when things are falling away. It's certainly not the time to cling on to anyone or anything. Drawing this card suggests your situation is in its autumn and winter phase. So hunker down and start the regeneration process. Different meanings for this card, my lovely Leos. Move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. Soon you will see what lies ahead. Now let's see what you might have in here for the outcome if nothing else is changing, my dear. This one. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. I have to find that one for you. Could be here. Yeah. Full moon eclipse, and just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you are asking about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you are experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you are letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as this might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be the key to resolving the situation into a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. How you can attune to this moon, that which is meant for me will not pass me by. This is an old say, but it's awesome. Full moons are nearly always about climaxes and very often about conclusions. Full moon eclipses are the same, but on steroids, so be careful. A full moon eclipse can be hard to handle because it portends change, something many of us are uncomfortable with. But change is a part of life, and this card, no matter when you pull it, reminds you of that fact. Full moon eclipses can also give us a glimpse into what Carl Jung called the shadow self. Work with your darkness, my dear Leos. And remember my readings, my explanations about the full moons when I had them on my channel. Tread carefully and think of love. Whatever you need to say it out of love. The additional meanings for this card: doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma, so please remember that. Try to forgive. Meditation, pranayama, and yoga nidra are all recommended now. Seed control and let events unfold. How you should do that? Because probably you are wondering, okay, how am I going to be able to seed control and let events unfold? I probably told you before, when I don't know what to do about a situation, I'm asking God, because I pray to God, or you can pray to universe, to Buddha, to whoever you pray to. Ask them, dear whoever, I have this issue here. I do not want to control it anymore because I don't know which way I'm supposed to go or how am I supposed to react with this. I'm going to leave it here for you. Please help me with it. And you will see, you will start getting signs from the universe which way to go. That is the universe helping you unfold these events and resolve them for you. Now let's see the next one. We have here the path to the future. Did I read them all? Sorry guys, I jumped one card in here. Or I didn't. No, I didn't. I read them all. Sorry. So the path to the future is a win-win outcome is forecast. I read this one. I read the recent past, the past. The outcome, if nothing else, is changing. The outcome, if nothing else, is changing. It was this one, so I did it. Okay, this one. Full moon in Libra. If I jumped one, guys, please forgive me. I don't know what's with me. I'm really tired. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you are either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow. Perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. Depends on your situation. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. How you can attune to this moon? Let go of that which is falling away. The teaching of this card. No matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings things to a peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy, and negotiations at this time are easier. So it might not be an ending. It might be a renegotiating situation for you. Different meanings for this card. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. What did I just said? When you speak, speak out of love. When you watch, when you see them through the eyes of love. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is a great time for a makeover. Now let's see a little more about you, my dear. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Let's see where that one is. Is it in the front? Balsamic moon, yes, it's right here. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and the bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not a time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Through what? Through signs, my dears. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you are ready when the time comes. So this was more about you, so remember that. How you can attune to this card: when one is healed, all are healed. The teaching of this card says like this: patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. It's a time for self-care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is in about 17 or 18 days, which is just around the corner. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creative power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. Now, more about the situation. No, we have two for this, for about you. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. I'm telling you, you have few of the cards that Cancer had, so you better go and check out that reading also. For some of you, it might be relevant. For some of you, it might not. North Node, before we read this, North Nodes are always where we should strive to get to. We are born on the South Node, and everything is comfortable here. Whatever we did as we started our life, it's possibly whatever we did in a different life. That's why it's so familiar. That's why it's so comfortable. That's why we all wanted to be in. And very seldom we know that we have a North Node that it's pushing us to go towards. This is getting out of your comfort zone and getting you out of the box, thinking out of the box, doing something different than what you did up until now. But I will explain a little more when I'm ready with the astrological readings, okay? So let's read about this card. There is a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you, within reason, my dear. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've been asking for. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated here to live? Are you? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there is a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? The teaching of this card: the North Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going north. It's a karmic point, and on the horoscope chart shows us what we need to do and where we need to go with our life to find satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness. The North Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us, to paraphrase Andre Gide, that in order to discover new oceans, we have to be prepared to lose sight of the shore. So leave home if you have to. Move countries, move from one area of your city into a different area. How you can attune to this moon? I know I'm headed in the right direction. Additional meanings for this card are: you are headed for something which feels like destiny. So remember that, my dear Leos. You need to face a fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet. You've got this. Now, the next one in here is more about the situation and is the full moon in Taurus. In a second I'll find it. I did found it. And your dreams need a practical plan with the full moon in Taurus. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find the combinations of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. So keep a journal if you have to. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you are asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you are expecting and therefore attracting. How you can attune to this moon. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. You know, this is the hardest thing that we can do. Write down things that we know they are wonderful about ourselves. I challenge you to do it and you'll see how you feel. And especially with that over there, like remember to say yes, yes, yes constantly. Okay? The teaching of this card, the full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. Different meanings for this card could be laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. You can do this. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. This is something that I've always said to my kids. When they ask me, oh, Mom, what should I do when I grow up? I said, I don't know, my love, what you should do. Well, how about listen to your heart? Chase a dream. Do something that you really are passionate about, and then money will follow. One of my children, the youngest one, is actually a Libra, and he loves all that's beautiful, all the money, all the brand clothes and stuff like that. And he said to me, Mom, I need to make a lot of money so I can support all my beautiful choices that I want to wear, to live, to whatever, to have. And I said, yeah, you need to do that, but do it out of passion. Do something what you really, really love. And he actually listened to me, and he's starting a university in psychology. That's what he really loves. I'm going to keep you updated to see how he really feels about it. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract energy. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. Sorry guys, I'm just tired. I think here is almost 2 o'clock in the morning. More exercise is called for. I didn't want to go to sleep without posting this and doing this for you. That's why it's so late. Now, the next one. Your hopes and fears. It's have faith in your dreams. Say the positive things. Yes, I can do this. Yes, my dreams are coming true. This is your hopes and your fears. Let me find the explanation for you. And this is, by the way, the waxing crescent moon. There are two waxing things here. Okay, then they are on the beginning. Waxing crescent moon. I found it. Listen carefully because this is a wonderful card. Don't give up. This is the first thing that this card is saying to you, my dear Leos. The situations you are asking about is still taking shape. You are nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Period. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you are asking about, and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests that there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you are asking about. So keep the faith and don't give up. How you can attune to this card? I am focused on what I want. Try to be there. Dream it. See it with your eyes open. The teaching of this card says like this: the waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase in the 8 main moon phases. But even if it's not the time of the waxing crescent moon when you pull this card, it still suggests you need to really pursue your dreams. It's the time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. So remember that. If in the past it wasn't time for something, believe that now it's time to move on and do something. Different meanings for this card. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they are not manifesting. This is a problem. I have some Leo friends too, and they keep on telling me, oh, you told me this, you told me that. I'm not seeing anything yet. Nothing's happening for me. I don't know what else to believe. This is exactly what I'm telling them if they are watching me. Pay attention. Just because you cannot see your dreams yet, it doesn't mean they are not manifesting at this moment. A different meaning, don't look back. Stay focused on moving forwards. So forget whatever happened in the past to you. Be patient as events unfold. I know I've been repeating myself many times. Be patient. Things are going your way. And remember what I told you, I think it was in March, I'm not quite so sure, or the January reading that I did. You've been protected at least up until the middle of May, but it's not over yet. My guys just told me that you guys should pull a lottery ticket this month, July, beginning with the 1st or the 2nd. Dig a little deeper to find more courage. And finally, the last card, which is the final outcome, my dear Leos, it's time to take action. It's the new moon in Aries. Let's find the meaning for it. The new moon in Aries. With the North Node in here, I'm telling you, we are right now, I think I'm not mistaken, we are actually in the North Node in Aries. And here is the new moon in Aries. So pay attention, okay? It's time for you to act. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons and you are on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big what? A big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you are on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for. But the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you are asking about. The caution? Don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people as well as you charge towards your goals, because you'll create much better karma for yourself. How you can attune to this card? to this moon. Don't even think about giving up. The other card said the same thing. Don't give up, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah. The teaching of this card. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So the new moon in Aries is the first of the 12 or 13 moons of the year. If you are committed to working with all the lunations, then the new moon in Aries is the right time to start. And drawing this card, no matter when you do it, signifies it's also the ideal time to start your moon work, such as setting intentions. So as I mentioned before, I think I did for you too, new moon is soon, after the full moon on the 5th or the 4th, doesn't matter when. It matters where you live in this earth, on this earth, okay? Different meanings for this card. Do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brushed right now. You need a 12-month plan. And for some females, a new male is coming into your life. Or if you are expecting a business partner, a new male is coming into your life. It doesn't matter if you are a female or a male. Now, let's see what the angels have for you, my dear Leos. Let's figure it out. I guess I was speaking a little faster this time for you because my first reading lasted an hour and was the same. So the same setup and everything. For Leos. That's all? Okay. Different deck of cards. For Leos, my dears. Some advice for my lovely Leos. This is a lovely one for you. Hoopla. That's all? Or you wanted more? More. Okay, thank you. Now, let's read them. It's everything that you guys had in these cards. Enchantment. Work your magic, my dear Leos. And believe that everything is possible, like this unicorn over there, okay? That's one of them. Emerging. Ask for signs because they are coming. New beginnings. Every other card in here said that a new beginning is on its way to you. Surrender and release. I told you what to do if you don't know how to deal with it. Rewind and listen again. And soulmate. For some of you, you guys are dealing with a soulmate here. This card came in reverse. And it says persistence. So my dear Leos, if you are not very persisting right now in following your dreams, please start being persistent and focus on your dreams. Oh, my puppy is crying in the other room. You have here, let me translate this for you. Respect yourself. Okay? And there is a prayer with this card. Dear God and you angels, I am thanking you that you help me to see myself the way you are seeing myself, through the eyes of love. Remember we had a card over there, through the eyes of love? I am thanking you that you are honoring me and that you are respecting me. And please guide me to do myself the same and give me the courage to express myself in my name. So if you cannot say something because you do not want to offend somebody, remember this prayer. I am asking for your protection in all my relationships in a way that I can be surrounded by loving and good people. Remember that, my dear Leos. If you need to rewind this video a little more, go ahead and rewind it. My guys just told me that I have to pull a card from this deck for you. And one with the crystals. I don't know why, but that's what they told me. Show me here, please, for Leos. The bottom has take control of the situation. We know you can do this. No wonder they told me to tell you this, to pull a card for you. Let's see if there is actually a different meaning for this. Does it have a number? Yeah, a number 3. I never read out of this, but now I feel that it's meaningful. With this card in here, stay strong. Inside you have everything you need to make it happen. The skills are already yours. Your loved ones are saying, stand your ground. You can handle this. We are here to help you. Your loved ones that passed away, they are now with us. They also say, I'm going to read this one first. Listen to your inner voice as we try to guide you and use your intuition. What did I ever tell you guys? Use your intuition. Listen to it. Because listening to your intuition, it's practically guiding you on the right path. Listen to your inner voice as we try to guide you. Use your intuition because you have a natural psychic ability that helps you to make great decisions. You know, you can feel this. I have a Leo friend that says, man, every time I think of someone, just for a second, that someone either calls me or I'll see them uptown or something like that. And I said, yeah, that's the way of manifesting things. Try to get into that feeling with other wishes that you might have. You have a natural psychic ability that helps you to make great decisions. You can feel when something is wrong or right, exactly. Your body brings you signals deep inside. When you have to make choices, ask yourself, is this right? You will feel your answer. Your loved ones that passed away say to you, we will help you to connect to your own natural intuition. And I left the best for last, or how should we say that? They are saying to you, let me just bring the card up so I can read it while I'm showing it to you. Let us hug you, close your eyes as we hold you close. Things have not been as easy as you would like, and your loved ones are aware that you need extra support and love at this time. They bring you caring words like, we love you. We always love you. Let us hold you in our arms so you know how much we care. Feel our close presence at this time. So remember that, my dear Leos. This was a lovely reading. Oh, I forgot. I need to pull the crystals for you. That's what my guides told me. There you go. Rainbow Mayanite. It's for you for this month. This is the one. Let me just, yeah, now is no glare. You can see it. So Rainbow Mayanite is the crystal for you for this month. And now let's get your lucky numbers. If you are new to my channels and you are watching this and you are enjoying whatever it's been said in here and you want more, please don't forget to subscribe. And for the ones that are subscribed to me, and they've been stuck here with me without any readings on my part, I am apologizing and I'm thankful. I'm thanking you and I'm